Melissa, Mr. Payon, Miss Brewer. Good to see Colleen on here, Magali, Jordan, Mr. Thomas, Latasha, Akiko. Good to see you, dear. There's Tim. How you doing, Tim? Who else we got? We got a group of people. Look at that. Miss Natalie Para. Mr. Harrison, sir. Good to see you on here. Mr. Ransom, Cecilia. There's RD Abs. How you doing, Abs? Way down under. Valerie, Mr. Ishmael, Anna, man, everybody. Carolyn, Samuel, Miss Phipps. Good to see you on here, dear. Mr. Samuel Foster. Man, what a group we have tonight. Thank you guys for being on here, guys. We're got some killer topic tonight, okay? Killer topic is going to be customers. So, with that being said, hey, boss, how you doing? I see your face there. Is he frozen? There he is.
You can unmute yourself.
I'm trying to get our customer count. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. I was just trying to see if Miss Collins is out there from Australia. Today's her birthday. So she has to join here. You might want to wish her happy birthday out of Australia there. So thank you all. Hey, everybody, real quick before we get started tonight, if you got any promotions, please give them to your upline or Mr. Bree Clemens or myself so we can have them on happy hour this coming Friday. Just kind of FYI, tomorrow morning, we got Miss Giles and Driscoll tomorrow morning, every Monday in the month of August for Mondays. And on Tuesday, Miss Ismail is going to step in on Tuesday for me. On Wednesday, I got the wrong schedule. Wrong week, I'm sorry. Yes, and on Wednesday, we have Anthony Miles Wood from Vivid Home Office will be with us again with some great testimonials on how Vivid saved people's lives. That's on Wednesday. And on Throwback Thursday, Mr. Dean Terrell, he'll be with us this week. Last week, his father-in-law passed. The funeral was last Thursday, so we all understand how that works. And then on follow-up Friday, Mr. Nelson will be back with us. And don't forget, on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, right here, we have a 1 through 10. And Miss Isabel has one on her number on Wednesday nights. And without further ado, I'll put your hands of Rose Guerrero, the great Mr. Chris King, regional directors, and a couple hundred points out from our RVP, which we're all excited about. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy. So without further ado, the Kings.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, guys. It's crazy. So I think we kind of limit ourselves, and we've kind of proven it to ourselves, and we've limited ourselves on after Mrs. Thomas's thoughts.
No, Miss Collins just joined in, so can we all wish her can we sing happy birthday to Miss Diane Collins? It is her birthday. Count of 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Diane Collins. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you many more on channel 44. Back to you, Kings.
Happy birthday, Miss Collins. I haven't had a birthday in years, so I kind of forgot what that was like. So anyway, so tonight we were talking about sometimes how we limit ourselves on our customer base. You know, we get a customer, we can't get a customer, and we kind of end things there. And we've kind of found, we haven't found out, we've kind of worked it, and we've noticed some things here this week, and we wanted to share with everybody what one customer did for us. One customer. So with that being said, Wise gets to chime in, we're going to chime in, so we're going to kind of tell some stories. And it's like, a little bit later, I'll be telling you the story, is the individual that got a service from us, it was a TV service. So I just went over and hung out, and just hanging out, what it does for you. So be prepared to do and go beyond what you're normally doing, and how we're going to talk about how it opens doors for you. So.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to tell a story about somebody, how we got a customer, ended up being 18 points from one person, and how you can get lots and lots of customers from one person. So I'm going to share my screen here in a second. So share screen, and then let's see if I just created this PowerPoint. I am not a PowerPoint person, but I don't know. Okay, so let's see if I can.
No.
Okay, can you guys see my screen? Yeah? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
okay.
Okay, so customers, customers, customers. The 9 C's to customer acquisition. Okay, so number 1, commonality. It is so important you find something in common, like hobbies, religious beliefs, interests, kids, anything, anything. So there was a gentleman, his name's Jesse. This gentleman used to be an ACN years and years and years ago. Well, we stayed in contact through social media. You know, he has some religious beliefs and so forth, similar to mine. So I make comments and so forth whenever he posts things on Facebook. So we stay connected that way. So I found a commonality besides being at one time in the ACN family, right? That's super important. So stay and, you know, find something instantly, stick to that. Now, the second thing is a connector. To be a good listener and strive to be interested, not interesting. And I know that's hard sometimes, right? But it is so important. So what happened was, because of our commonality, and so for this gentleman, his name's Jesse, he actually, we saw him at Ruth Chris not too long ago before the whole lockdown and all that stuff. And so we started talking to him and we made it all about him. You know, what are you doing? How's work? How's your personal life? We just focused on him, and we just really focused on adding value to make him feel special. Well, guess what? Later on, because of our consistency of showing what it is as far as what we're doing, we're still doing ACN. He asked, are you guys still doing ACN? Yes. So people should know what you do and don't ever let them forget it. So he knew we were doing ACN. Okay. So he actually reached out and he goes, are you still doing Vivint? I'm like, yes. And so he said, oh, hey, you know what? I'm interested in Vivint. I said, okay, great. So guess what I did? I made sure that even though he had started through Facebook to reach out to me, I made sure that we set up a day, a time to talk. Yeah. I didn't drop the ball. I did not drop the ball, because a lot of times we're like, we'll just let them reach out to me. No, I did not I basically set up the appointment, got him on the phone. Once I got him on the phone, I started talking to him and basically made sure that number 4, I became the concierge. A concierge, educate yourself so you are the expert and your customers feel comfortable going to you. So guess what? I knew exactly what the promotions were for Vivint at that time. You know, a free camera. I knew exactly when the promotion was going to end, any type of bonuses that were on the table as far as Visa cards and stuff like that, right? And I knew what type of questions Vivint was going to ask him even before he got on a 3-way call, okay? So again, if you treat this business like this is your business, you're not going to just say, well, I don't know, right? This is your business. And so I made it a mission to know, I don't know everything, but I know enough to where I can get somebody to where I know enough more than they know about it, right? So I'm the expert, okay? So I was able to do all that. Well, lo and behold, I found out during this conversation on a 3-way call that guess what? He actually had talked to Vivint prior. So he actually talked to Vivint prior. And so it was like, oh, okay, he had ordered. He actually was going to go through them, not through ACN, just straight to Vivint. And I said, oh, I didn't know that, Jesse. I didn't know you had already ordered. I had no idea. I said, oh, it's okay. It's okay. So we hung up, obviously. And guess what? Because I had number 5, I had created such a community as far as to make people feel special and valued. I told him, hey, you know what we do for our customers? Oh my gosh, we give them tamales. We are the go-to person. You don't even have to, deal with any issues. We're going to know as far as your birthday. We're going to recognize you. I've even made baskets one year for some of my customers. My husband got a new smoker and he made smoked tri-tip. So we said, hey guys, don't have to worry about dinner for a few days. We're going to be delivering smoked tri-tip, or we said tri-tip or something else. Ribs. They got to choose. So of course we've been in the business for a while, but this is because we built such a customer base, stuff like that. And I know Miss Phipps, she does amazing things during Christmas time where she makes like little plates of goodies. My mom would she makes persimmon cookies. We do all these things for our customers. So guess what? They love us. Okay. So I was creating value as far as the community that we have with our customers. So because of that, guess what he did? And I did not tell him to do this. He actually canceled Vivint on his own because he ended up telling me later on, I canceled because I was going to shop around. And then he calls me a few days later. He says, I canceled. I want to go through you. And I was like, oh my gosh, Jesse, you didn't have to do that. He's like, no, I want to go through you. Probably because I created such value for that community.
Tamales.
So we called, and guess what? He actually is going to be saving through us over $20 a month through us versus going through Vivint. And he was getting 2 months for free of service. Okay. So the next thing we do for the next C is charity. We talked about the project feeding kids. Not only did we talk about it, but guess what? You know, the certificate, watch. I'm going to share this screen real quick, see if you guys can still see. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this real quick. Can you still see? Hold on, I'll see if I can pull up the picture real quick. So can you guys see this right here? Let's see if you can see this.
No.
Okay, hold on. Hold on real quick.
Stop sharing.
I'm going to stop sharing them. I'm going to share again so this way you can see. Okay, I'm going to share again. And then you can see. Okay, can you see this picture? So there's Jesse. And we did a project feeding kids. We bought some nice frames there. It was like $5. And he was so excited. I asked him, can I tag you? You know, can I say this? And he's like, yes, absolutely, right? So we did that. He actually, you can see his comment there, love the Kings. They will help you out with all your everyday necessities and help you save money too. Okay, so that, and he valued that so much, he put that on one of his stands. And it was so cool in his home. He's so proud of that, okay? So let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna switch back to that. I just wanted to share that as far as what we did, because you could do that with any of your customers. So I'm gonna stop sharing them. I'm gonna share again with back to the PowerPoint that I got here. Okay, so the next thing is a charity, right? Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, the next C is gonna be celebrate. Make a big deal about what you do and how much you're saving them, because here's what happened. He was so excited about the savings he got with Vivint. He said, what else can you do for me? Well, guess what? Well, we were going to do TV. We found out through the process of trying to get the new AT&T streaming TV that he had a balance of $540. He had no idea what that was about. So then we said, let's try DirecTV. Same thing, $540 balance. So we're like, that's really weird. I said, you know what, Jesse? You need ID Seal. We need to find out. You get 2 credit reports. It's going to show you everything with your social security number attached to it. It's going to show you everything. Maybe somebody took a hold of your account, you know? And so he was like, yes. So guess what? We signed him up for ID Seal. And we also said, hey, by the way, guess what? Because I'm a concierge of services, I knew that Zoom was having a $25 Walmart e-card certificate that you can get. Right now we have a promo where we can do your gas as well. So guess what? We signed up for his ID Seal and his gas before we left, okay? So that, again, that's the whole celebrating that part of it. The next C, that is the commitment. What separates you from your competition? Okay, here's what we ended up doing. We ended up saying, we found out, we took time, called AT&T. We ended up finding out, I guess it was a previous account from years and years ago. So he either has to pay this $540, or what I was just trying to give him choices. I said, we can take care of that. You can still go through me. We can take care of that balance, or you can go to Dish. He goes, would I have to pay the $540? I go, no, you wouldn't. I go, you wouldn't at all. So guess what he ended up doing? He ended up getting Dish, 5-point service through us. So he ended up signing for Dish. He was super excited about that. But here's what we did. We're so committed, because most times people come door to door and they say, hey, we can save you through a double pay, triple play, or if you walk into an office to sign up for services for cell phone or something, you see them one time and they're gone, right? You don't see them anymore. You never see that person who signed you up. Well, other than if you have issues, you call the 1-800 number, you have to deal with all the headache. Well, we tell people, again, with when they get signed up with us, we're going to be the go-to person. So guess what we did? We were there. Chris showed up for the install for TV because he has a second level, and we wanted to make sure, because it's way high up. And I'm like, okay, I want to make sure they install and they don't say, oh, it's too high up, right? So Chris was there. he showed up. He goes, is it okay if I'm there during install to make sure everything goes smooth? He's like, yeah, sure. So guess what? Everything was smooth. Well, here's another thing Chris did, because he stayed with Comcast internet because the speed, unfortunately, we don't offer that through AT&T. So he had that. So we had to renegotiate to make sure they don't up the price, because they usually do, right? So he had internet and phone still with Comcast. Chris was the one on the phone with Xfinity or Comcast negotiating with them to get his price down, okay? So we did that. That's what he did, right? Another thing that he did, he took the Comcast box back for him, okay? Again, we are the go-to person. We're committed we're the concierge, but we're committed to making sure seeing this through. Not just that, but because we're gonna be able to, we wanna save him as much money as possible. We're gonna buy him a $99 modem so he doesn't pay that $14 rental fee through Comcast. And I'm gonna break down how much money he's gonna save. You're gonna see how big this is, right? So, and why, thinking like a business owner as far as investing in your business back and see if it paid back that $99, right? So that's our commitment, okay? And then the final C is the conversation. Always be looking to meet a need or someone new. Well, guess what? Well, Chris was there. He met a girl named May. And how did you meet her exactly? Do you remember?
So I'm sitting out there. The guy was on top of the roof. So I just, background and fire, just for safety reasons, I was out there watching him on that ladder. A young lady walks by with her kid, all these groceries. I'm like, man, that's the way to do it, young lady. Put them to work. Let them get to learn. She's like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Just delivering, what did she say with the, where they deliver groceries to your house? Mm-hmm. So she was delivering groceries. Oh, wow, okay. So on our way back, we're talking, yeah, I'm just trying to, she kept saying, I guess just trying to earn some extra money, just trying to earn some extra money. And I said, ma'am, you got to meet my wife. Her and I are growing some business here locally, and it really put some time back in your hands. And I said, you know what, hold on a sec. Let me see when she's home. Boom, got her on the wife on the phone. Hey, babe, I'm telling this young lady right here working her butt off, delivering food to other people on a Saturday. And this is my wife, Rose. They started talking, and she set up an appointment, which happened at 4 o'clock today, mm-hmm. where she actually saw the business. Mm-hmm. So, and then while I was there, I was talking to the dish guy. 3 jobs, has a child he's trying to raise on his own. So I started talking to him, and I says, boss, I said, you're working way too hard. It's taking you away from your kid. He goes, yeah, I know, but I'm trying to. I said, you're never going to get ahead by exchanging time for money. I said, I got to get you on the phone this next week and get you to meet my mentor. He used to be in real estate. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm do Zooms with a guy who's a broker. And so we just kind of connected and hit it off. So I'm going to see when Mr. Thomas is available, and when he's available, put those times together. I'm going to show him the business and then do a 3-way with Mr. Thomas. So 2 people on 1 account, just because I took the time to go over there and help.
Okay, so that's so important. Always be looking to meet another need and someone new. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me show you the savings, because that's really exciting. This is what makes it super exciting when this happens right here. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen again? Okay. So let me make it bigger. All right. So he was paying with TV, internet, and phone through Xfinity Triple Play $191. Yikes. That was a lot of money, right? So what happened was the internet and phone bundle with existing provider was going to be $92. That's when Chris was able to negotiate. Okay, see that little meme, it says, I'd say the negotiations went much better than expected. Bedtime was pushed back 10 minutes, right? So cute. That little meme right there with the kid.
That's so cute.
Yeah. So the idea is Chris negotiated him down to $92 for just the phone and the internet, right? So then with Dish, through ACN, he's going to pay $93. So now he's going to pay $185, right? So total with the bundle, the 2 services and the one, $185. So that's some of the saving, right? But again, we're going to buy a modem for him, which is $99 through Amazon. So he doesn't pay that $14 rental fee that he's paying every single month. We're thinking like a business owner. We're investing back into our business. Why? Because here's He's also going to be, and Chris had a conversation. What do you use your internet for? Like, you're on Blast, which is 300 megabytes, MPBS. Do you, like, what do you do? Oh, I just check my email. I just do, like,
Facebook.
basic Facebook. You know what? You could go down to the performance feed, which is still very fast, 200 Mbps. Would you mind doing that? Because they'll drop your bill even more to $10 less. And he's like, yeah, I'll do that. So there's another $10 savings. So here we go. So his new monthly payment's going to be $161, right? And so he's going to be saving $30 a month. At 12 months is $360 he's saving for that first year. However, with Dish, it's a referral. I don't know if you guys know this, but they offer referrals. If somebody is an existing Dish customer, they get a VCM number. You put that in the referral when you're checking out with Dish, you apply the discount, and that customer will get a discount of $10 off for 10 months, and so will the existing customer. Okay, so he's getting an additional $100 savings. In fact, I was going to create his account for him. I set it up. I said, hey, Jesse, you got an email. I started to open or create your account with Dish. Guess what? Go to your email and activate it. Well, he did. He goes, I already got the $10 off for 10 months. That's because you get to choose different options. He chose that savings on his account. That's what he wanted, right? So now if you look at the total savings for the year will be, because it's $360 plus the $100 for the first year, he's going to save $460. The second year, he's still going to be saving $360 because guess what? The second year, we're going to negotiate the internet down again. We're still not going to pay the modem, okay? And he's still going to be paying Dish the same rate of $93 because it does not go up. It stays the same rate for Dish for the 2 years. So he's going to be saving total 2-year period $820. Is that awesome? Isn't that exciting? That is so, so exciting. Now, I'm going to share this right here. We need to start thinking employee versus entrepreneur or business owner mindset. Here's why. Because let's think about this like as a business owner. We invested $99 for a modem. However, what is our return on investment? What is our ROI? A lot of people don't think this way. We need to start thinking this way. Here's our current personal points. We are at 158 personal points, right? We're at 17, this is just us, at 17% residual. So let's just figure this out because I'm a numbers. I'm sorry for those dolphins. I'm sorry for those sharks. You guys might get bored right now. Sea urchins, this is me. I'm going to go into detail right now, okay? With the
We love you.
Okay, so let me just show you. So Dish is a 5-point service because that brought us over to our 17% with that alone, right? Do you guys know about your compensation plan? I can share. Let me just share this. I actually have it up. I'm going to stop and then I'm going to go because I have to go back and forth. But I want you to look at this. This is super important. So see where it says Dish TV and it says $40 commissionable revenue. So and then Vivint, it's an 8-point service, 85% commissionable revenue. Do you guys know where to find this? So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to go into and I'm going to share with you real quick here. And I'm going to share again. And share screen.
Share this, right there, you'll be able to change things.
Okay, share.
While you're getting this up, this is so amazing. I love it. You guys are amazing.
Okay, do you see the compensation
It's getting deeper,
plan
boss.
overview?
It's getting deeper.
You see it? Okay, so this right here is super important. So I'm going to go into Dish, for example, where I showed Dish. So if you go into your compensation plan, I am so familiar with this, and it's super exciting because right here you see $40. So if you're at 17%, you will make 17% of $40 for that month, right? Now, we talked about for Vivint, let's go right here. Vivint is 85%. So on average, depending on whatever the billing revenue is of, so average I've seen on all my Vivint customers is about $66. So what you would do is you go $66 times 85%, and there you go. There's the dollar amount that you're working with, and that times whatever personal residual income as far as your personal points. So we're at 17. That's how we would do that. So let me share, go back to my Let me go back to this so you can see. Can you see this again? No? Okay, so I have to see, so they can't see it. Okay, so let me do this again. Pull this
So
up.
basically, you were sharing with everybody where they could go look to find
Yeah.
out the percentages in their back office, everybody. That's how you figure it out. I love it.
Yes, okay. So here's that example again. For Vivint, 85 commissionables with averages of $60. That's what I'm seeing the average Vivint customer is. So if you go 66 times 85%, you're going to get $56.10. At 17%, you're looking at $9.54 a month. Times 12 months, that's $114.44 a year. Well, guess what Vivint said? They said the average customer is anywhere from where they say 8 to 10 years, something like that. They stay on for at least 8 to 10 years. We're going to go with the lower end. We'll go 8 years. We'll be conservative. You know how much that is for that one customer? That's $915.55 for one service, one account. And that's if they just stay for 8 years. What if they stay forever? Okay. Then let's look at the ID seal. The ID seal, again, 4-point service. He signed up for the quarterly plan. That showed on the compensation plan 90% commissionable revenue. Well, if it's 79, I'm going to round it to $80 because it's $79.99. So if you go $80 times 90%, you will get $72. We're at 17% personal residual. You're looking at $12.24. How many quarters are in a year? 4, right? 3, 6, yeah, right, 4. Okay, yeah, so yeah, 4. So then you're looking at $48.96 for that one account. That took me literally like, what, maybe 7 minutes, 5 minutes, literally, okay? So was it worth it? Was it worth investing the $99 for the modem? Absolutely. Well, here's what I took it a step further. I said, what if we were at 20%? Because here's the thing, we're not stopping at 17%. We're going to go to 20%, you know, so, or 200 points, 20%. So if we had done that, you know what the difference is? It's $199 and almost $200. $200 difference that we're missing out on every month because, or not every month, in this scenario. In this scenario, we are missing out on because we don't have our 200 customer points. So here's the thing. Let me ask all of you guys on the call right now. You don't say it. You know in your head, how many personal points do you have? Because let me tell you what you're going to be missing out on right now. If you're at 3%, just to say one example of those 3 services, I didn't even count the gas because he's also our gas customer. But if you are at only 3%, you only have 1 to 39 personal points. Look at how much money you're missing out in this scenario. $1,127.71. Like Mr. Thomas says, wow, 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 but in a bad way. In a bad way. Because that's a lot of money you're missing out on this. And this is three services in this example. Only 3 services. Is that crazy? Does that get you upset knowing how much money you have going over your head? Okay, well, what if you're at, let's just say, because you know, this is one, what if you're at any of these? 40 to 49 points, 5%. What if you're at 60s, 99 personal points, 10%? What if you're 100? Look, you still look at how much money we're losing out on, guys. So how much money is going over your head? That's a lot of money that people are missing out on because, and that's just 3 services. 3 services, just using that same example of the Vivint, the ID seal, and the TV service. And if you're only at what, you know, like I said, 5%, 10%, 3%, or 14%, you know, that's huge, guys. I wanted you to see this because I know that I was able to break this down to a business partner one time, and I actually did it for the team. I showed her how much money she was visually, I did it by layers at the time, and she was missing out on so much money. She got so upset that she was missing out on all that money every single month. It motivated her, and she got busy, okay? And I just hope, I truly hope that it does the same thing for everyone on this call today. that you guys will see all this money that could be in your pocket that you could be using for whatever it is that you are working towards, and get out there, do whatever it takes to be the concierge of services, to set yourself apart, to show people that, you know what, because of that guy Jesse in September, because of all the value we've added, he's having a get together at his house. He's inviting all his friends. And guess what he says? I want you guys to tell all my friends about the services and what you did for me. So we are going to be there in September as his guest with all his friends to promote services to get more customers, because we did such an amazing job. So you guys could do the same thing. Do the same thing. Focus on one person. Create a success story. And trust me, it'll grow, 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 grow. Okay? So with that being said, I hope you guys all got something out of today's call. Mr. Thomas, is there anything you want to add before we close the call out?
Wow, wow, wow. You know what? Wow. This was really in depth, and you guys, A+, knocked out the park, dropped the mic. Oh my God, this was amazing. I'm about to go back through this again. This is powerful. Thank you so much. Everybody, can we show Doug King some love? Just give him some love, y'all. Wow. You know what? Whew. Yeah, I'm stunned. I'm excited. This was very helpful. And I love the idea you showed them how much you missed out on if they don't do it. I mean, this is crazy. And a lot of people don't realize what they're missing out month after month after month after a year. Oh my God. Thank you so much. You two really did your homework and did some research on this and dug deep. And gosh, thank you both. Wow. Thank you. You can close it out and take us home now. Wow.
Boss, thank you so much for letting us share. Guys, it's, like I say, I'm not the big numbers guy, but I'm the talker. It's that simple. It's that simple, and it's doable. You guys, everybody have their information. You want details or anything else, how to figure stuff out, let us know. We'll show you how to do it and where to find it. So you guys, God bless. Tomorrow morning, Miss Jocelyn Driscoll is going to be setting the internet on fire. So be here and enjoy that. We're going to see you guys tomorrow morning. You guys, God bless, and have a blessed rest of the Sunday.
All right. Take care.